And right here, I'm signing $1 billion contract with Dubai Port. Say, one more baye bibi or pram, minim se what ya. Sa deal na one ba baye no, oh, yeah, be develop IT. Na ya AI, nomni ayi. Nipa na baye no wehi. Nipa na baye no ewehi. So we hear some crofo now they develop Ghana. One develop one training one schools are developers are competencies, you know. Because you see curriculums they use to Ghana no. Broni no designers are curriculums no my o designers said the or no bet me de a suppressi obedi so. Meba 6-year-old, 4-year-old, uko school computers say go a womu di sua de omu ye AI uko China me call China 3-year-old 4-year-olds normal yes simulations on flying planes. I'm saying now mo correct there simulation on flying planes for 3-year-olds nyama hye o say na wom de ya hye na wom tis booth mu na hey simulation just say you be adrenaline to the point. Now, yeah, so you're 3-year-old, you know. Abubuloshi, on an abubuloshi. Mishia, me drive ya no meshia kolebi no mejina me say, hey, bra, no aba. Say, dear, who ye den wa? As me ma me se me nko ton banchi. Oso banchi wa ko school aba oso banchi.
Living in Ghana, abroad, a first-timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job, then Ejumapa On Demand Services is here to assist you. Ejumapa On Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repairers, home and office cleaners, trash collectors, rent agents, spa attendants, roofers, beauticians, teachers, CCTV installers, and all artisans on one platform. Yes, one platform. Trust Ejumapa On Demand Services to sort you out any day, anywhere, and at any time. To download the app, please visit the App Store and Play Store or visit our website www.ejumapa.com.
It was for more about SVTV Africa. So, when him say, Hadia, you see, Hadia, waha, it's here, course of information. ODHBA, o supporting, and that's all first time I've ever shared near making sure to subscribe it. You will follow you and share videos, you know. Many focus worldwide from Ghana, Caribbean, but from North Korea, I mean, cause yeah, but name it. And then Baba didn't come out Ghana. I one great man ever be didn't come out. I mean, himself be a man for baby. Once, hey, Yamina, and then there's a politician. Many Baba didn't come out. They attach it on 1 or 2 be. Senebea on himself. I just high suan there into utie be a beboa. And you say utie ni keke. Senebea bit me 2 and more. Ne dia boy bra. Na ma o my Ghana ya queen. Tap sense me country mo say o UK, o Europe, o Canada, o America, o Australia, and o UAE a ubetimi amanisika abra wadofo e wo Ghana. Enti de tie ni ko Play Store ni App Store na download the tap send. O download the tap send na o fill forms kit we be bisa o promo code channel so na type SVTV. O manisika efi UK a ubenya bonus. First transfer ubenya £5 bonus. O Europa, ubenya €5 bonus. O US, ubenya $10 a year bonus. Inti download the tap send. O Play Store ni App Store na manisika ebre obushia for now for ni adofo ewo Ghana. Ejumapa se minkancha mo se unya artisans, styler, painter, plumber, steel bender, electrician, carpenter, auto repairs ni adia. Ejumapa se minkancha o se ko omo website www.ejumapa.com and omo contact number and our screens no so no ubetimi from o abruche o pese ye project bi wa senisika be fie sa manfo di usika o now for ebusuafo Ejumapa se fa project ni form so ombe ama na chese ukọ na ukọ request ya omepe obi na waye wujuma na ma baby your project no Ghana bia no trust Ejumapa insa no ejuma o pese usua IT course number 1 Slam Technologies. Slam Technologies show cyber security, any either IT programs. Slam Technologies, omo obi wo Ghana, sa so no omo obi nso wo USA. O here Slam Technologies contact numbers the good screens no from CCA not just say cyber security and other programs. Slam Technologies number 1. Oh here Airbnb wa Accra. Parry group of companies I mean can say 3-bedroom fully furnished Airbnb Dansoman Estate. Sasu no more 1 and 2 bedroom apartment English amount from near Westers Mall. For a Parry group of companies numbers na screens no uhia baby a obako da anasa obako jojo ho a for a Parry group of companies. Ntenamene Mr. Kofi Koranteng. Boss me mo akwa aboko there.
DJ yechia wahwefo ne wetiefo yechio bia
Nice one.
Moody Father's Day, Moya Father's Day, Mamuna, happy Fathers.
Happy Father's Day.
Yes.
Nice one. And Mr. Koranteng, and I about me show so for the first time, but minim say Ghana for na do don animo. And yeah, I feel na me baby sao much about you, your life, and the way I shall say. Me also work as a be almost other platforms, so media houses near the NT. And I mean, no buy, I may say, you take 1 or 2 be. I did be ambassador, maybe so, me, drink, and also to me, a extra wide drinks, and a baby to me, a bois, I assume be free. And I will join me there. Once again, me more aquaba.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. First of all, no, my minimum take young corny education. Many improphobia breakasa, my platform with Suma. But now make it point say, education a high as in the way I share maybe China, the way I show mon color, the way I'm color no education system no young Ghana the end there quite say true and poor be and coach you be brofu be about out be we for there be brain intimate process it and I mean take one your education also problem be what education one.
Yo, DJ, Netiana said, Medase, not Netiana said, minim said, who programs ya educative. Inti, na wo monko among your same. Na, me momo de, menya politician, the same straight in home, menya politician.
Okay, politician, okay.
What me do what my growny be because but many politician mean take any office and professional position be a year in politics. The minimum the psychology of man.
Okay.
Any se upese nipa ebo bra na otene ho ase na nanije na onya substance to the reasoning tia ye wo ewiase a sa ɛhɔ no na me ɛhɔ na yɛ me a friend saying media akotene wɔ hɔ.
Oh, okay.
Nti the first thing we need to ask is sɛ wowɔ leader no ɛsɛ sɛ ɔwɔ vision for a country no na wopɛ sɛ wosi dan wopɛ sɛ dan no yɛ 10-story. Nti wanya adwene no wɔ tirim ebia woyɛ leader wonnim sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ yɛde concrete na ɛyɛ anaasɛ yɛde sheet rock na ɛyɛ anaasɛ type of anwea yɛde bɛyɛ sɛ wokɔhu professional no na wokɔhu no wobɛbisa sɛ dan bɛn na wopɛ sɛ wosi na wopɛ sɛ dan na colour bɛn na ɛyɛ wo fɛ nom ne ade na ɔno no de n'adwene no aconstructe dan na ama no obisa sɛ biribi sei na wopaa no aka sɛ yɛyɛyɛ sei paa na wɔnyɛ sei kakra. And only wo vision no nti wo leader no wo vision na wafa nkrofobia ye frɛ wo mo mastermind. Why establish a mastermind no na wo wode wo vision na ma wo mo na ɛbɛyɛ wo mo mission wo mo mission ne sɛ adwene na wo wutiri mu no they have to bring it into their friend of physical reality. Now to bring it into physical reality, you have to understand and you're pee about the opposite way and any nipa opposite way at the man. In this area, we Ghana na media de bia na meka say Ghana ibinya yem tumapa efriapa as I said ye an agricultural developing country. As I said, you made me go pan and say you be Ghana the agricultural hub of the world. You your friend saying organic produce. Yes, see airport airport no the air say to say Federal Express. Ye planes need to could deliver aduane. So aduane papa around the world. Bebia or Ghana no ye be because not to digress, but Ghana no as I see ye here for the whole 35 million of Ghanaians no the size of Western North. Western North assassin no it me contain all Ghana food na adena mekasa we he Tokyo e Japan Tokyo assassin no almost 400 kilometers squared, smaller than Western North. And so Tokyo nipa 37.1 million and it is our same assassin also. Now say what we a leader no what the vision na or mastermind go after the mission no woman no mu bisa say na opese Ghana opese Ghana yesterday opese Ghana industrious you to me enya your food security opese Ghana ya kwan ye akwan a link distribution centers ye storage centers ye di nuani begu said ye 24/7 365 days of the year no ye were aduane bia wo edwomudu aduane bia en kan cho say we nyadoa enye ni season ni metumi kodwom no maka chem say paya o tate paya no say ni obi o nti we de na bo eko so watu kwan o find a man viso say den yo un say nyansa bia ni saa kasanum ense say aduane bia asa because ubetumi de paya egu nitrogen facility storage facility ma ebetumi prolonge ne life no for months inti aden na yenye saa nneoma we said ye benya aduane round the clock there be ye dwene why na enkoto Benz ana 75th anniversary SUV intinem why na onkoye connection no mfanye sika so saa na ye mpanyimfo no wo modwene inti the American say leader na wo vision no se wo pese wo man eye man a owo ahoden a wo nko IMF ho wo man ye man a because me nua tio school a me call wa abrochie na kire me se wo hwe school se wa abrochie na places say ye poor pa no wo public school system no aduane e de ma wo ho no poor nutrition ye very low into nutrition has a lot to do with the mind into pese develop a quality thinking society you feed them well because aduane a ode ma wo no it contributes to how the type of adwene a wo wo aduane affect wo psychologically so inti quality foods na CAD na wo mind panyimfo atumi ama companies aba Ghana say yeah GMO ye tu galam say yeah GMO ye sign 60% of aduane a ye kraba Ghana no ye 60% of aduane a ye di wo Ghana no so ye san kra eba if the human being is not operating at a high level how can they be productive to society DJ they make stop me say me boa catch me they say woko mortuary o de wako mortuary da DJ mortuary woko mortuary na we be so say we dey na kunu because who could be a pathology so on for report ma wa yem fam but who be say wo mo a you could very easily establish say report the eku Ghana for more than anything you know the friend no metabolic syndrome just say ye nim said the DNA starches because Noguchi research center no enye no no ye ono onye vaccine ono a ontumi researching who say a better to say yebedi body 2 p.m. and now yebedi by 6 p.m. Now wontumi ndi two tubers, two carbohydrates in a same day, no wontumi ni mienu back to back. Adenti because a glycemically sensitive. Just say ebema will insulin akosro. Now when you a spectrum of sanya they were from hyperinsulinemia to non-alcoholic fatty disease to glycemic to your friends saying insulin resistance to diabetes. Sa spectrum ya mediama we 90% of Ghana for ewu was sa spectrum ya mediama we. Aden a health minister any food and drug for entnase ehu nyansan ka say saa de we ye ku Ghana fo nti eye policy necessary president esesa because president sesa and a parliament wo mka say enkrofo yi wunti yenchenyi policy na nnuane efi ekrobi specific ekrobi eba Ghana no eye third class and fourth class nnuane a esese ye de ma impreko ene nantwie wheat a wɔn de ba Ghana ni pii wɔ hɔnom a ɛnse sɛ yɛn yɛ di ɛnyɛ human ɛnyɛ biodegradable in a yɛn system adan ne yɛn nim saa nneɛma no minua deɛ yɛn yɛ pɛ sɛ yɛyɛ ano sɛ yɛn kɔpere nneɛma dollar mmra fam na ɔpere na dollar ne ba fam na nipa korɔ no a ɔba bɛyi su dollar no wawu a na dollar no a ɛba fam no ɛho mfasoɔ ne sɛn anaasɛ dollar na ɛba
Mr. Granting, me no bet you also agree no me topics are and then come no discuss here just education any agri sector but already no what cheap o kwa agri no me no beba ho but yembra back to your education nyama ye kire o school ye syllabus nyama ye kire yen practical yes o hwe ye ha say technical vocational no eno mo no ye mbu eno
eno na me make say minua it depends on leader no vision me ko school abrochire no say o ko university as say o ko hu counselor no eno tenase kasa che say wo pese unya grant ni tuel fees bawa subject we na okoye the reason is say government dey fee efficacy ma ba say ye hia nkrofo e was sa field of endeavor inti mon directing nkrofo nkoho inti e ho no government ye den or supplement it by giving you grants so okay inti wo kwa na a toss between say bia wokoye engineering versus say bia wokoye arts na wokoye engineering ni ebetu aka you'll be bent towards say obekwakoye engineering na ho na government na pese wo woko bisa ho say yen ye schooling no wo ma wo ko into higher education wo ne counselors ehia ema wo direct wo towards babia the vision of the leader as per the Ghana here na the development na that's the point that I'm making to you. Inti curriculum say wo Ghana no and yet consistent with the growth patterns of Ghana. But they make what you say. And you see, you can't develop a curriculum till you have a visionary leader or person or direct the youth na echo ebia left and right and or do one more level of person or do one more no as soon as you funny they develop a policy now based on that policy no parliament who baby as say ye seeker supplement na ebe twinkrofo akoho na one more graduate no one more ba ebe boa development yes sir wo be wie as say akofa China for ebe krom ho no be development because we need skilled labor and where ya one sign it $1 billion contract with Dubai Port. Say one more baye bibi or pram minim se watia. Sa deal na one ba baye no. Oh ye be develop IT. Na ya ye AI nomni ayi. Nipa na baye no wehi. Nipa na baye no ewehi. So we hear some crofo now they develop Ghana. One develop one train one ni schools developers are competencies, you know. Because you see, curriculums you use to Ghana, no. Broni no designers are curriculums, no my or designers said ye or no bet me de a suppressi obedi so. When developer curriculums, they say ye benya independence. Obi say, oh, ye independence, ye independence, ye massa. Ye independence. So independence na what paper so no. Till set why dream be independent, wunya independence. Who needs you, who near Diane, also who ye independent, who near independent. Inti, yes, to your question, no, curriculums not needs to be changed, but you can't just change a curriculum. Say, yeah, quiet the China yet, because then there's going to be a huge gap. As I say, yeah, she shall not to say, oh, she shall blocks with the sea wall, no. But they make what I say. Inti, the first, the most crucial, as I say, establishes and say, a quite better leader, no per se, nipa ne yedineko. There are the priorities of the country of Ghana. Oh, yeah, per se, yeah, a national development plan at all for the next 50 years. In the near term, a year 3 to 5, 3 to 7 years. No, yeah, per se, yeah, IT for 1 million and now 500,000. Into United say university say what Ghana na no, yeah, be incentive womo government akra computers ama womo. No me training crofo said in 3 to 5 years na be IT AI ready. Is that what is happening? And answer government say, oh yeah, pay IT for how they're not going to fall out from the sky. So there is a huge disconnect between tertiary institutions and the policy making. And when say ye koye GCE, ye koye say upon krana ye kowia ye kotot ne dia brom say mun study upon na mo kwa mwanya high marks. But adwene no e wo fam. Ghana ni bi obeko school e wo Ghana obeba bruchere oba CSN retraining adwene no. Because baby adwene no nam na nye consistent to one developmental needs. So ina yen ye de nam baby kra inti see pe. Granted, from offer free senior high school, the concept of free senior high school, no, great. But one more establish one more tier DNA tio minia and me boa stop me naka se Kofi asema okay dear me no nya nyansen tio. The best time would it chere akola de a na dwene echi eye to say support a spongy a chia dear pano between 1 to 7 years old. Inti ya foul DJ wako school wa Ghana. So we call kindergarten primary BB supplementation be anyhow. You on your own. The best time na say anka ye to me edi encrypted wadwene no. Ye ja will say free flow. Na ye the full curriculum enye adwuma ahye utinu ma. When you are free senior high school na wadwene eye formed no. Ye say ye ma osika se fakusua bibi. Kona ko bi se omo se ko senior high school institution bi na chinkrof at random nipa 10. Not sure how many people are able to script a sentence grammatically correct. Adding. Because time now necessarily making impact to me say because until the development of a human being no until stages no until but they make out as here. Oba brochire time a woman me ba 6-year-old 4-year-old who come school computers egu ho a woman di sua de woman ye AI who China me call China 3-year-old 4-year-olds no yes simulations of flying planes. I'm saying now more correct there. Simulation of flying planes for 3-year-olds. Nyama shisha oma say na woman de ya she no woman booth mu na hey simulation. Just say you're being adrenaline to the point. Now yeah so you're 3-year-old you know abubuloshi on an abubuloshi. Mishia me drive ya no meshia kola bi no megina me say hey bra no aba. Say there who ye den wa so me ma me se me nkoton banchi oso banchi wako school aba oso banchi so time na say ye hia na say anke ye what system ye be develop the mind so we develop mind from 1 year to 7 year wie na we ja na krampo or de no ho because one man foundation Ghana the other way around so into the best time I sanke dinya free education at the initial stage and yet at the terminal now where we the be na time adwene ye fresh ye betumi because yes garbage and kwana be kwa kogu adwene and this is why your education system no emfa because adwene no sponge inti or sponge be one environment garbage because garbage in our environment then our Ghana environment corruption. Oh, now we Korea we ni a boy girl beat you on a boy, not boy near Game Boy. Now, mama Game Boy near they have free or corner one cottonasi. Now, no or her TV in TV in Quatia 7 kwa malam malam sedu so po biria brana beji a drobi obeya mauna dia jobire upesa wuji obi kuna. I mean Niama morally degenerative degenerative your morals no eno na akola ni sua gu ni tim nti obedi free senior high school din se ubetumi a rescript adwene no so eno ne problem no but some 275 parliamentarians who mugu we obi enhu nka because enye eno ne wo priority minia and that's what we need to change.
Okay, Mami, take you on farming. We'll start here, but Mami, take you on farming. Okra kakra about Greek sector near there. Minche, you can't farming na. Na impebebe no. Your mindset no is omo manko school, omo krase. Ya ma as a farming no, and look attractive, but. Fan say your papa no ye nananom de ta omo kofom ni ade but you see no farming na asesa omo ye farming na kasa asesa nti setete de no asesa you see no machines ni ade de omo ohwa other countries ni we ade omo ye farming no akono but still no ye mu bi no ohwa masses na ese ye ntiase ye hu ni say I say omo manko school farming de oka farming na oh menim say we notice but hustle na say na okan makada me I think say me no been da ko ye interview ka say me who say Ghana there number one should be agric.
Absolutely.
Makada maka omo share de will know say
obia winim nyansa bia who a winim nyansa
number
bia
one agric but o share rather ye kranya maba ye kra bo say jene yes yakokra ba Burkina Faso mo ben tomatoes ye kraba yes you won sase ye sase no cry papa since ankrofo no but I say ye ja nsase no and ye ba krom ne ye be hwe company factories so ye ni ho ye pe factory job farming no nwura mu ho na sika no won ye ja won ya ne ye ba krom.
Minia, leadership has failed in Ghana, period. Now, one must say, one position holders, no, they are clueless. They don't understand. And no, because you cannot tell me, say, Ghana, your Maya, ko Netherlands, Minia, ko Netherlands, now ko said de agriculture, hey, ready. Ye di ye farmers abro papa. As I said, ye farmers, ye pata womu. Because you see, who takes on farming? Who makes farming sexy? I mean, more difference. Kaneno, ye sono, ni atise, unam debi china teacher. Hey, no. Now one more, yeah, sorry, I was hey, na debi ni kind of weird culture, my because me, ye will me to Presbyterian mu. Inti me nam baby na me ti senkrofo ye dede a eye me se eye abosomfo na eye sa na me misa no wo mo chen se we no nye asori papa ene Sounds sorry now. Look at how sexy they are. And for P free. Presby nominate traditional churches ne alcohol me boa catch me. Guess ne boys now a horn womoko. Because it was upon woman year leaders no to change the image of sa trend no. So whose responsibility is it to change the image of farming? Government. Inti government and why we feel poto because anka ye bo farmers abaso ena ye nsisi wo mo ena me ye farming ye ba be na ebema farming na ye sexy. Young boys and young girls now be call farming because we will make it sexy. Ye be portray farming with TV so radio so ye be ma omo gift. Woman na ye V8 years criminal entities ya to toy MPP ni NDC for to toy farmers ye do ni na ba be ma wo because woman wo mu deserve nanka the agency ben they deserve so woman drive in V8 the oma waduani di a wote ase no nese so benefited from side no kra car tie kra we hu bi da so farmers no the akoba ne say woman no omo into farming ni na woman nyi adu woman ye elderly and a woman ma esese anka woman asha woman into farming no woman na ba kumase ne nkran epe adwuma aye adwuma efe ye botai etina baby inti ama farming no adropo for last 20 years now ye farmers are dropped by over 50%. 50% for last 20 years. Government reports 50%. How? Obi anya farming. And I won't so away no so. Ebe ko be se middlemen for be me nsem kra ansa na edu government no ho. Inti sika se wunya hwe cocoa farmers bra wo mo bre. One beti cocoa ye gu ho se anka government in your systems are ye di cocoa ye tigu okeke. Just say be wu baby nyansa of the government in a woo. But seriously, I get offended because farmer no what cocoa ne gu. Wo now say who provided logistics near Kofa because or no already 60-year-old no or what cocoa be say 5 tons gu ha. Onye on swan emre wan ase day. Wo say on famra weighing center nyansa wum. Nyansa wum. Inti the way I na yen be agriculture and say obia wa meet minimum say bia depending on crop no ye be ma minimum say bia banchia e bia 1 ton cocoa e 1 ton wutumi meet sa minimum na government na say this say baby I no beba no beba be fa cocoa no de akọ amount no de usika gu credit card so o cash card no de agu so baby an bia utumi use cash card no would do hospital bia ye jai obi an ahwe say obi eni ho ye emergency we take it we do bank every public baby abeko bia no ukra wo red card na ye show first places pe all ma kwa we nya discounts on BBR because we a farmer you feed the country. Ghana runs on you. Guess what would be ya incenting crop for say more ye courses into agriculture in our government ya fa kano who graduate soon now bar who data cost no expenses are first 4-5 years said they will now be government be 50%. Who can say yes I dey anka nkofo farming mu
makasa ade na da kra wo me show no say like omo agric school ni ade na nkomo na so munya scholarships ni ade
one no break just say yen form nya hwe
I say nya scholarship like san crofo no munya scholarship free scholarship
no ministers ne parliamentarians be the ma wo ho na ye de kwa abrochire so inti minua san crofo we num de me se me ka o masema I don't enya politics inti ne wa ha but it just doesn't make any kind of sense. But mu bi wa viewers here be ne vote ma wo mo ebe ye MPP NDC eya na madwa because wa vote ma san crofo na che say wadwen mu account won nwene nkwa akire menua asempa na make no because woni mewu a wo mu digana fo a anka won vote ma wo so what ya see na anka farmers fertilizer cry e de buy e see e de ma wo no de bo ye koton wo Burkina Now koton Burkina last year you spend 2.3 billion cedis near the toast ni jeni. How? It is a who say once you edit to gold. Now the gold no koton wa manone. Now the to jeni ni toast samba. Now unim nyansa. DJ, catch them here. Unim nyansa say wo ton gold. Wo say once you the ton gold. Ekoto jeni ni toast. Adia me ma mi mfichire e wodan so man. O twini mako wie o be ye ne papo hito a o de papo hito no gu nsuom no watwi wasankanum na emu abani na apiaba wie a no wahwie agu akire ho be 2 weeks we ko na afifi papo hito ye take papo hito free nkontomre ne dan na chi na nkontomre so inti ye wo fertile land ye tumi de me call da me tika mu me ya mensase ya metumi ti koko me ya mensase ya metumi ti koko from my car just say koko ne me I don't even understand ye ni problem koko gold ya ye tu ya wam si gold board ye betumi de banching enya more income than gold ye tu no because gold no wo say na wo eba Ghana for catch me the eba Ghana for ho nu be 5% kura. And so you turn your banchi anka 100% of banchini na yen a set price. In the other ni gold need to name fanko to banchi. Mo pese mo ya galam say, munko to banchi. Mo pese galam banchi who on faswa gold in the world market because banchi no yenya ethanol wom, banchi yenya sorbitol wom, banchi ye synthetic pharmaceuticals and ye bonding agent ye kafra. And a condiment wa bruchile pino starch wom inti ye tumi ton banche pa ye benya ho faso sin gold are na nkrofo ye tumi educating nkrofo mu hu se wodua banche na 6 months won kohye tan obi amu na emu su na ngu won snefe metals ana arsenic nomne mercury nomne there be banche udua ye 6 months watu ni na no asen dua na hihye form na 6 months ada ni educate Ghana any curriculum musi ye educating for on neoma basic say what we leader no when I was set the agenda for the nation. Where are the leaders?
Mr. Koranteng, who make a point no who can be say from my typical example, your educational system, from Nkolano, now be used to sponge near Diegina. But you're paying for some okay government, almost free one, no more be government. I'm to say, I'm free, Musa no tea, I'm free one of them could do. Into a bed in answer because money semine wo anya the same entity and ko ye be say the same mistake into sisiano ye be the answer free sanya ma no because we can look your point no enkrofo the o can enkrofo na omo ye enkrofo na bi no free emu ana omo ko ya no makodu sa posi ato aba ma omo into ye be the yasesa
ahemfo chinie ebi didi bi achi ebi dwene sin bi
sa
oh yes now there me no can nyansanim oh catch me and there me no can nyansan
nyansa wom finding ways I mean ta on say yeti bebre ye bremi government which any dey obi aka sese na okay but me pe ways and means bia ye betimi as because me hu say farming agriki ade amaking me hu say young guys ni bi me di bebre akasa wa ha which omukọ ebi want to poultry ebi going to vegetables ni ade they are making it but yen masses no dodo na yen pay attention wo hoye ye hu say recently kwame I think someone mo share no mo say 2 days ago kwame lady bi kasai no so nim say farming no sika wom sa maybe say say o yes maybe say sisi asa ejuma we nya oyi farming oyi se company bi so be fa na so onye da obi onye ejuma ma obi ada odo 1 acre of moko
Me
1
say
acre pɛ.
education. That's all
Na
it
1 acre
is.
no returns no start so nya no no say he say what 20 acres.
Yes. Me
So
say me DJ. Education.
Mhm.
Te say na say asofo ahemfo obia ko into galamsey no education no won't me e de gold ebe gu pon so chiro obia say gold we hwe na onim we any real gold no education wrong education but education all the same they make what I say inti why na oba beye the purveyor of the right education. You need the government to do that. Because government na nya at the rate na ye kona you too slow you to mean catch it up to what be upon us. Into government no be change be so simple. Your problem na your problem. Me say what I say ya fa Xi Jinping. Ni aka say ran China ran Ghana. In 2 years Ghana na besesa. Less. First 30 days and nkwasi asem na ye di wo krom ho na abejai 30 days. Xi Jinping. Mebo aka kire me. Inti ade na yenya a Xi Jinping like type of person in Ghana. Non solve a problem in my. One more mati abrochira de bia oh na abrochira na you say no. Or no the same person not te abrochira no. Or no enjoy benefit into no te abrochira. No kasi omra Ghana metan say na me na me nko Ghana ukwa na say ni say. But benefits no enjoy wo Ghana no. Aka say free soro ne bae. Onim se mpanyimfo a wa adwene en wo mo de wo mo nan si ho se mumpo ye for your own benefit. So, agro ye di no, it will never get us to the promised land. Ye ntumi nya leader odo ne na be si former kase. Mumpo ye way for the benefit of all. Ye nya leader biasa.
ɛyɛ
Iti
na impɛmɛmɛ me study media no so ne adeɛ ɛyɛ na yɛ kasa bebree but action yɛntumi
ye
ntiki
nim
action
action bibi mamu America
sɛ
obi
yɛ
bia obeko bia.
kasa ne deɛ sɛ yɛ kasa but yɛhia action nti sɛ na me ne woka ebia farming anaa greek yi ɛdɛn na obi so hwɛ yɛn nnɛ a wo notice of it sɛ wo so bɛtumi aka sɛ oh yɛnkɔ saa deɛ wei wobɛtumi take saa part wei wobɛtumi ayɛ biribi sei what blame government we me deɛ ɛyɛ na mekasa menim sɛ yes problem no wɔ hɔ but me ne wo yɛka sɛ yɛbrɛ sisi a no mepɛ obi a ɔno nso hwɛ yɛn a ɔbɛka sɛ okay Mr. Koranteng sei na mesoma hu yɛnka yɛn ho mbom anaa yɛnyɛ 2 or 3 bi yɛnka yɛn ho mbom one thing is to say wohwɛ yɛ a we penny deɛ we so penny deɛ yɛntimi mba together and saying kriti sɛ yɛyɛ adeɛ ɛno nso ka ho ɛno nso yɛ problem baako ebia 2 or 3 people yɛaba together say yɛnkɔ into this farming yɛnkɔ into this yɛnkɔ obiara penny deɛ.
Well, obia penny there because curriculums are the chair there in collaborate no totally flawed. How they free you? Bibia ni honoma, nothing happens by accident. The story that has been told to you, been told to me, and they say, wow, you won't quite what you win Kofi koye, why not? Wakwa na papa saying, well, not. Sad story ni a wrong story. Who told it to us? Ancestors never quite tell us our story to us a wrong story. Inti yenyansa for na wo mo hwe o man no so na nti na memeka say listen, the responsibility of a leader na eswon wontumi nka so your mampanyin a o we de wonchim ento o man maso na yen leaders na yen fa ye ho dabi. A leader crafts the path. Inti wontumi nyi wo mu mfiri mu. And it's so easy say ye pese Ghana ye year. You need the one Ibrahim Traore 5 years ago me no kan ho asem. Obe take you over Burkina, one person. That if Ibrahim Traore ba Ghana, no so ye Ghana ni. No person be president ka say na what do mekofu kwa wo krom da. Dey na watumi ayeda. Ye mfa no because nyoma ye di susu say wo pese wo di president ese se wo wo no Ibrahim Traore emfiti profile no nti ye consider no enso ye de adwene o ye de adwene so nti de me catch de wo kan number 1 say ye nye together no ya script ye from ye collaborate mu say akwawe no hu akwawe sa so na we live in a country as systems anymore. Culture takes over your mind. Till they make any Inti culture no so ye flawed. We have lived in a flawed culture. Nyoma pi ohonoma a beautiful with our culture. But nyoma in terms of say cooperation, say ye beka ye ho abom ni aye nyoma no, a flawed.
Young penny for baby say, if you are seeing her, obi ni ma, obi che. Why na chill? Say we pay IT, we de wonye, say we pay support. Slam Technology say your number 1 partner. Your office will US in your office will Ghana so your numbers ni go hono. Say we share IT classes, we hear career coaching, we hear support for business cyber security. Free na your partner. Yaba wow. Slam Technologies, transformation with excellence. Phrases, yeah, baby,
So it is the whole problem, Nifi, but nobody addresses it. Me call Singapore, me call woman CC students are dying. Just say, DJ, woman CC are dying students, Bema, woman two woman chrome laptops, woman no coffee kakra, no more kasa, no more din komaba. Not to say, woman dear, say, Mudia Monquata on a moon. Idea for Frobia, Bebe, or minor, at me 2 pound, and Namudia ba. Na young government, they are funny, they are yet policy. And here was Ghana, and the who's a government that sponsor BBC and Koso, you could see cathedral.
Nasa omo mu wie university from how many years omo project work say go. Dabe na father say project work sir. Let's year from years ago no. Yemfa ne yenko hwemu ne yemfa
DJ Wakasem tie. Wunim de yeah lithium. Womu behu lithium. Projects here students here go in from the 60s so. Say 50s in poa. And obi ya ne research. No behu say woma ye research to me pointed to the fact say Ghana no ye lithium. No womu be fa projects no. And womu ko research here. And womu back to Ghana government. Womu because the Ghana government ye be too lithium mama. Na mo ye pese mo na mo ye sole shareholders. Inti mo ma ye sika in advance. Na mo nto ade aye ba be no mo nto ni cheap. Ohun dimie. Nyansa wom dem ye Ghana government. Na Ghana government ma wom millions of dollars. No wom de koye project no. Inti anya wom kro mu sika no wom de ye project no for the most part. Projects here wo kan say wom trogu ho obi anhwe no.
Oh, baby.
Eno na brofo no. Obi wa ko share krase wa ye project bi wa hu ebia a champon plant na ye friend a champon no wa hu see the sa ebia cancer me the cancer mo no wa ye government no bi ankohwe Ministry of Health ankohwe no or the ato ho inti broni bi or go through piles of research papers na no akohu no akọ research na ono or the abe multi-millionaire wa bruchire so hu ye jimie inti me ka asem na masa I'm so sick and tired of Ghana from penny for no well me nada because ye bibia listen at this point you know we can rebuild the whole of Ghana in 3 years me na me can 3 years with gold that ye was say no gold that ye tunis say we Ghana no ye to me cause gold no ye build a refinery near to you gold now gold you put a times 10 value factor on the gold. What you ever say 20 billion crown in a year. 20 billion times 10 200 billion. 200 billion no dear na want to mean see Dubai downtown area of Dubai 20 years ago 25 years ago I almost see you know. Kona ko check it how much tallest building in the world Burj Khalifa and 1.5 billion. Into 1.5 billion in 12 months, you 200 billion There now the person would see. Farms ben, you bet me move Ghana na aba south of Ghana. North of Ghana ni na ye the bear farms and kwa. North of phone na ye will be amra south. Oba ye see them amount, better apartment move, uya juma, uya obia move. Now north from Savannah air cost through ni na ye find farms. Just think about that. Do you know how me say, hey Radis, you don't have leaders in the country. One more
Mami take you on religion high.
religion high, yeah. And I
No,
make in a country we need systems, law and order, rules and regulations, any jumano. Religion and culture is the default. Because to America, religion big. In God we trust. Religion yeah big. Christianity big wa America pa. And so law and order juma, rules and regulations juma, systems wa ha. Ko baby ana ko jana ko God ya bebo wa gu baby sisi ya. So inti baby Saudi Arabia religion in ho. Religion wo ho pa. Kona ko said the systems juma ho. Because what I realize is say no more ya kechi. Because UAE starting nya development no say no. Ye nya san kwasi asem ko na ma enhye. Say wo ko Saudi Arabia beaches, Dubai beaches near there. E ma wo mo mani na hyehyɛ ton no mo nenam ho. Kane no na wo mo efra yakata wo mo kyese who any part of their body. Kokohe because wo who say wo mo kechi, wo mo cultures na kechi. So I'm not condoning say am I tongue in an beach. I'm not, that's not what I'm saying. But the party say they have systems, one more mass systems say yeah, Juma. There is a whole level of freedom with responsibility. And yet freedom keke. Uko dinko ya samo ha ya betche uko them, but freedoms were ho. They say dear he bebia we asi say you know. The focus is on development because women who said China led BRICS, any America led G7, no, they say America watch, because of de-dollarization, because China focused on development. Time na America into arms, arms, no, they say America watch. China shifting the position. Asian countries, they say no trade into tariffs or no tariffs ain't affecting. We're repositioning no because development ready. Sana say Ghana no yeah.
Mami bisa usadio me notice bibi ba. Ana menti ase. Wo hwe aban we be ko aban we be ba. Wo hwe de youth ni bi sisi ana ese elusu hope bebre dwane eno ni we na me be kasa ofansuo so we peso tu kwan na bi na ma na treat omo bad. Aban we so be ba aban we ko we ba na o fa youth no say o ye ko exchange program ni ama youth ni bi so omo ni ma de na omo ye sharp no ne ani omo ko munko ye juma ma country we ne ama we so ba no ama we so enko enti it's like the intimate creative bibia yankasa no 35 million ye betimi atena develop ye man no see e lose ye youth no.
Me say Ghana is one of the easiest countries to fix. And right now you nominate Madam be din komo. Oka na maka. Just say enyoma ye betimi aye wo Ghana. Masa 3 years. They say I cut down to 3 years. First na me say 5. They say I back down to 3.
And now back down to 3.
Masa enyoma China aye no. Wo mo ye no. DJ ehu me nya special notices being development in agriculture. DJ Accra to Kumasi na yebetumi aye no. Pig farms, cow farms, sheep farm. As I said, the whole West African region, the whole African region, as I said, supply woman now. me say who project na inti men can't see but me ya arrangement me say
ideas so nyina wo no I don't know unto anamon say ebia
my
government
friend wa catch the woman mahama ba
obako share omo one on one na sa wa draft bibia wo no nanka
we him na obi friend me o catch me o say wo no ye ka bibia kire wa wonte ye baby ye do share baby enye ye because bibia obeka I'm say me I'm not DJ let me tell you something we are simu baby ni ho amenko ye enye ya nkwa ankohwe po ye kokohwe say we were searching for sa ade bi a say mysticism na Ghana there we can't seem to get it no na me pese me ko ba bi na mu say oh we na ya nye man kan kire yen we ni anye nti na ba bi e won ba bia me ko bia no the same thing. It is so simple if you have the right leadership. Me see Ibrahim, me say Ibrahim Traore one person we change your diaba. To say baby me call funeral a couple of weeks ago. Me call ye African American for funeral. Me call ye na one more can nipa na wu oda ho no. One more can Ibrahim Traore asem. One man ni agye, one man is so hopeful.
Ibrahim Traore asem they say they be amaka wa hasa na they be
But where the America for now America for America for America Ibrahim Traore asem. Di no kro mu hu bo. Just say aye bibia wona babia hey your guys doing good. Your guys just say one more the Africa food now boom. And I'm say oh yeah my brother yeah he's of course he's doing good. Say yeah so but me patch say the mysticism no is in bad leadership. And we will never get it right if we stay in the valley of shadow of death for the next million years. Say my MPP ni this year because to there one more person one more year no enye there on mine pay. And now one need a mental capacity. Hey, let me tell you something. Me go Dubai no. Baby yeah me nam baby Palm Jumeirah Island. What am how who Ghana from paying for so one guess nam ho. But to you dear mimi hunu woman and the reason is what is not conceived in the mind cannot be recognized by the eye. Eniwa dwenimu a wuhu kura wuhu ade a mehu me fam say ade ye bi wo ha pa metumi hu say from Jamestown all the way to Temahabo ye city foforo wo ho wonsuo no so hey ready ya ye reclamation a city foforo wonsuo no so ya to no Black Star Island me kan na me ra ho bibia wo ho no mate se abrochire te se wudu ho no ma hey the pen MPP ni NDC atena se akase yenye we na sikani na agriculture na befiri abo sikani na agriculture ne wo because matom oil matom gold matom cocoa sikani na agriculture tina me pe banche no so inti mimia to develop Ghana is so simple but you cannot depend on the citizens because citizens ni nima anka ye me famo se mumra imedi anim na munye mayen eya na mpanyimfo bi e blame no to citizens no wo so ese wo ye wo ne maye woni munyansa na wo ye leader wo na wo put together systems a define a guide a develop the masses abodan for wo New York sin baabia enso hwe said in New York ti so what is nipa egu New York ebegu Ghana be muntu because systems in Ghana inti enye nipa no eye systems so na controlling nipa na that one thing is say Ghana 40 ase en wo mu hu ne say Brony a design systems ni environment ni places are. They don't care about nipa no wo ho no say obefa no saying we are good, we are bad. Ghana no ye design bibia ye depend on say nipa ko no be good. Oye nyamesum ni ana obetie mra na obeye America we are simu bebia no wo mate nipa asinti wo mu develop bibi wo mu develop ne say wo ye the right things are system no bedi. One yet the right things are system no be punish you. Akopem se ube hu nyansa se ube ye nneoma yie. Nti de ekoba ne se Ghana fo pii aba abrochire in the systems run countries no. Eya na Ghana fo ne feel se we do fi abrochire na ede na oba Ghana wasesen systems in ni Ghana ni nti wasesa. But owo baabi a systems wa obeka so ye nipa papa. But your DJ they make what him say.
Emrane nyama metiase emrane nyama na wo kan nyina ewo ho but yankasa no obi koye bibi na emrane so numu a na ya so yese te o se o onfa nche ne afra himfu bi afra osofu bi afra
Because what we DJ because what we leader no
na ejai
what we leader no what we leader no say we tie ahemfo no what we leader no we tie mpanyimfo no na me Kofi Koranteng na wo ba be we a kire me a wo kra wo ba ahemfo no wo ba mechi mu na agumu because mu nim nyansa say mo be pache wo phone here we use ye dey phone a good pa dey phone
me use iPhone
good me share na mbisa osa mpacho wo na ye ana akoto
nyame na me ye kotoye Chinese phone
very good. Inti the point is say wo sika would be ono a top of the line product no what to me attaining the benefits the comforts of the product because wo sika right or right good. Inti aden na Ghana for wo sika which we have it in gold, we have it in oil, we have it in cocoa, at least nyama me saying if we have that over $200 billion a year, and then now we cannot buy everything that we want. Would the answer say, "Oh, Fred China for no waka say, Masa, I cried to Kumasi in 3 months no money my check amano. In 3 months obey amount because China for it me build a whole hotel in 4 days."
Mr. Granting, before me jaw hono, ma bisa osade we o hwe me feel say anka ye back to your education na me feel say anka ada na yin focus won enyama ye won rather na steady sade no ha more enyama ye wo se mining na ye mining schools mining agrika farming esi take enyama ye wo no na nka hu na esi push the ko school no e pushing for the education na be ye ria ye betimi nya nkofo a betimi anya say kwakofo obi fi outside aba we special control so roads a ye nya obi o ye man roads ono ne juma department de juma no ye ma obi a omo kwakotu oil ye sua de we to oil no wa those things no rather than say kwakofo obi fi outside we there road contractor on no be architecture we no kwakofo obi outside de bi e kwakofo aba
I know na me catch you me say the vision of the leader na a day. Me me vision. Into the first thing I mean say you be change education system no na be what curriculum say be develop crofo you be nya competencies complexities ni ye de attain nyoma wo ka no. Minua the biggest problem in Ghana is say you need competencies no. You need complexities no. Inti say me de your friend saying bauxite gu ha na ma say monye na momfa enane steel na momfa nye casa aside from Kantanka we don't know minimum bi or your cars for Ghana competency na hena wo school ban ye training crofo one competencies near on standby. No, I mean, maybe so. It has to be an agenda from the vision of the leader. Say, me pese on money you develop because, master, every 3 years be 100 years, you see. Every 3 years be 100 years. So say, ya catch. So crop of leaders here, be one more nyek fit for the job. They're not cut for the job. One more nim the ekoso.
Mr. Koranteng, Mr. Kofi Koranteng, me that say so. I'm running back as our SVTV Africa. So another time, me invite Tony as I be doing community to us. So me that say so by or social media handles be one more person who show
Kofi Koranteng, GH, Kofi Koranteng. Bebia.
Okay. Oh, more person who show mo.
Yechia media Ghana for me party ane Ghana. So me party ane Ghana. I was here for enyoma 5. Ya nya Ghana into me into ponda. Number 1, change the constitution. Number 2, as I say, eradicate corruption. Number 3, as I said, institute a national development plan for the next 50 years. Number 4, as I say, you reduce the size of government by at least 73%. Number 5, as I say, you invest $10 billion into a drone-controlled mechanized farming for the next 10 years to make Ghana the agricultural hub of the world so that everybody will come to us. That's how we are going to have the key to the world. And it can be done. Yeah, research, you know.
Mr. Kofi Koranteng, me that say so. I'm running back as I Mutie Kofi Koranteng, Mr. Kofi Koranteng live on SVTV Africa. I mean, we didn't come up. On so be share na adwen. And minim say be a fan be one any be adwen be a fan be one any nya adwen. But yesua ade me show we so person oba so be me na Mr. Good screen so betimi a WhatsApp me and say your voice note. Me had them you be adin komo. But me ne buy say enhwe 1 or 2 be and then so be being free. Anyway, madam I some share madam production team say subscribe to the channel and share videos for more person oba so be link up tour.
Hi there, my name is Calibos, the only boss with 1 S. Happy new month to all of you. Welcome to a month of new possibilities. Do you know why life has been made so easy? It's because of Tap. People, Tap is here to make your life easy if you want to transfer money to Ghana, if you want to transfer from USA, if you want to transfer from UK, Europe, Canada, a lot of places all to Ghana. And guess what? When it comes to Ghana, there's no e-levy charge. So, what are you waiting for? Download Tap on Google Play Store and App Store and be ready for exciting offers coming your way each time, every time on Tap.
Tap Send. Send more, spend less.